I like to go see how the professionals do it.
1 second. I know this game's funny, Dad, so I'm gonna put the thingy so you can hear it too.
Okay.
No, wrong thing. There we go.
Raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention.
I'm gonna just skip that. Day 1, July 15th, Monday. Go to work.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes...
Is there anything I can control? Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I was expecting this bullcrap from the mayor. Mayor Rogers is dishonorable, corrupt politician, and he's been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of me. Do you already know the name of your successor? No. Of course not. I do not think the mayor's office knows it either. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change your mind? I'd be happy. It's hard to say, but I can't think of a more deserving candidate than Kendrick. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Bull crap. Excuse me, that's pile of horse crap. The mafia and the police working together? Maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens? The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real question? Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Definitely not. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hurt feelings. Thank you.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
Is the entire game like this?
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore.
Just received to show me what you got. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments and shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Yes. British look out hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they get to take the day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behavior of your employees. So this is the last picture shows theater.
He may prefer a blonde or brunette. I'll take tangerine. Now that we've met, I'll get sweet ginger green. Ladies are so untold. I know just what they mean. Sister Kate, she's a dancing queen, fit for a king, swing sweet ginger
Off the fender cut, Oscars and Heart. Ooh, sugar. 3 teenagers drove with a shotgun. Robbed the videotape store and met up with their whole cult. Proceed. Ghetto. A passerby saw a teenager attacking an elderly musician, run away with his guitar and money. That should only take one job.
She's just a dancing queen.
Your cops aren't sure what I believe. They might contact you and ask you to handle the situation. The vehicle in question is parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Yeah. Undercut. Officer dead. Uh-oh. Offender escaped, officer unharmed. Okay. Offender escaped, officer unharmed. Dang. End of the day. I like this game so far. End of the day. No, Pluto.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office. He liked to grumble.
No, Pluto. No, buddy.
Pluto.
Don't start barking.
Pluto.
Don't start barking. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. Not barking. When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request days off even when they are full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everyone's got secrets, and you've got to make sure those guys have your back. Mostly didn't come into work today. Chief, my son could die with serious illness. Sorry, can I go home? Yes. My dog died yesterday and I'm terribly depressed. Can I go home? No. God. I mean, it's sad and all, but come on. In addition to their performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2, or 3 stripes. Once a week, you can pass those stripes and improve the rank of any employee. If you think that one is worthy of the honor some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Freiburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection and play it at any time, just like in real life. Well, the life of your parents. I don't want a song because let's learn how to hire and fire cops.
Hey, Dad.
What?
So my Yeti's been sitting here, hasn't been, washed, or there's still water in it. Do I just need to rinse it or use soap? Soap, okay.
You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Jobs will serve emergency officers and detectives. Our favorite slot? Time to fire somebody. I don't want to fire my best dude. Fine. Frank Kaufman local cathedral. There you go. All rights reserved. All right, so it's copyright. Better cop. I was just unharmed. I was just unharmed. Come on, man. Okay. Mr. Boyd, my bouncers just yourself mess food again. Now I can't get off. Meantime, the line outside goes stretching around the block. Maybe somebody could tell the clue. Okay. Okay. An anonymous called Skimming. A clown carrying birds at skating rink is selling crack to teens. Let's get those people on that. Sorry, Chief, but I quit. And one night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mrs. Sorg said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I wasn't cut out to be a cop. Proceed. As police arrive, a crowd is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Cover up in a raincoat from the stands. Vendor caught, officers unharmed. Heck yeah. Vendor escaped, officers unharmed. Dude, this is actually fun. I thought it'd just be cutscenes for a little bit. Kind of scared me, to be honest. Sure, we'll listen to this one. But, I'm gonna turn the audio in my headphones. Since my dad is...
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Okay then. Could say something in case goes to your detective. Proceed. A member of the city's getting clues saw an elderly man approach civic sense close street, could hear him shouting, "Bastards, thieves, bloodsuckers." A racist gang has recently made a drill. Oh, the gas station for that's on the stolen vehicles list. Huh? Texas has interviewed witnesses, collected evidence from the scene, and are pursuing investigation. Expect results. They drove by a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Finally heard a few messages. He got what he deserves. He got what he deserved, man, because driving a long time. Recently, there's been a lot of cases that he carrying on. I don't remember the car. The neighborhood was quiet. I never heard any shots. The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I went to buy some medicine. I was nearly hit by some idiot's car. Okay. Been caught. Still unharmed. Now we wait. How long we wait? Don't. Okay. No, we don't wait. We don't wait at all. The driver is nowhere to be seen. Search the car. Offender caught. Officers, I'm hard. Hey! Corey Ramsey, the mother of several children, has expressed her concerns about a specific man wearing seated on the bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. That's kind of a thing. Offender caught, officers unharmed. Nice. Visit frames. Different versions of what they might have. How does like they get it wrong half the time, but a good cop can separate the fact from fiction. They know how to look at case materials. The more professional the detectives working on an investigation, the better their instincts. To get to your cell site, you need to figure out the 2 circuits of it. Okay. Travis Horton, a known racist. Proceed. Bartender reports that a couple days started fighting over tips. The cat fight broke out right on the stage. Asano, get on it. Oh, haha. Yes, I see. There we go. Chief, I just about nailed the job a couple times, but it's too fast for me and one on points. I don't really understand all the rules, so I can't get traffic points very well. But he was alright. He was showing me a few tricks after the bench. I got carried away and pulled my back. Think I could take the day off?
Got a situation here.
On the stage, there are 2 strippers going at it, and it's beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons happily watching the fight. Listen, girls, cut the crap if this is going to get serious. Offenders. Sano, come on, you're okay. Offender caught. Yeah. Yeah. End of the day.
In the house. Sure.
Why?
I agree to help Kendrick.
Give him my phone number. Tell him it's done. Don't call me. Don't come to work today. I don't want to see or hear from you again. Time for you to go.
Jack.
Get the fuck out of my nice, cozy barn, Frank.
What?
At the time, I was trying not to think about what just happened. It was almost too much to take in. I'm probably the most popular police chief in the history of the city, and I have to admit, I've thought about that more than once. Sometimes with a little pride, even. In one of the features they wrote about me in the papers, they said it pretty plain. He catches the criminals. Believe me, high praise like that is unheard of in Freeburg, especially for a cop. And here I am, the person who catches criminals, and I've agreed to help the Mafia, or I'll come home to a bag stuffed with my kids' body parts. Right before the last hammer falls. Hey, remember that cop who caught criminals? It turns out he was a Mafia bitch.
Uh-oh.
all for the sake of a greedy, corrupt cop who should have fled the country years ago. That sound right to you?
Got some terrible hot. That'd be better if I go home and lie down. No. I drink too much. I don't think I can hold together. Can I go home? Yes, we're going tomorrow. I got tickets to go watch filming of a TV show. I've always wanted to be on TV. No. You can't take the day off to go on TV. Oh. Hi, Owie. No matter your personal relationships, your police station is at their mercy. In order to obtain reasonable working conditions, you have to send appropriate requests to the mayor. Every morning there's a dirty piece of bum sleeping at the cafe. The man refuses to go away and goes on anyone who's supposed to staring at Get that boy. Get him. A witness looked on from the window while an armed man in a stocking on his head. There's a fight? The shop has 2 exits, from which people have already fled. Sneak up to the van. The stick-up man noticed the police presence, took the cashier hostage. He also got back up or blow his goddamn face off. Meanwhile, the cashier is yelling in unknown language. Driver grows visibly nervous. Don't shoot, please. I just need the money. Took a little bit and go. There's 2 ways out of the shop. Hey. Can I take the stolen lead? Yeah. Proceed. They see the organizers from the Golden Base Hunt suddenly changed the rules of the annual shooting contest. Now it features teams instead of single. Could you send me 2 of your finest marksmen? I'd really love to do well in the competition. I'll send you Robbins. That did. Huh? Huh? Huh. It's a hot one today, and a lot of people are going for some. Unless there's 4 people down on the Lisa Freeburg, and the press was in an uproar. Please. Sex immersion, a young game. We did it, Boyd. We won. That Ernest really knows a lot about shooting. He even taught us a thing or two. He invited us out to celebrate the victory, so we'll be taking a day off. We deserve it. There ain't no stopping you now.
Blue down.
There we go. Robbery. A guard went out for a so could saw teenagers running. I chased them right up a tree. You can take it from here. Offender caught. Heck yeah. Looks like tomorrow's going to be a long day. More like the first of a lot of long days. End the day.
Mr. Boyd, there was a man here earlier. He left you this.
A man? What man? Who let him on this floor?
I don't know. I've never seen him before. I asked him his name, but he just ignored me. He was talking on a big telephone, you know, one of those portables. He gave me this envelope and he left.
Damn. Okay, let's see about this. Of course, they could have shot them the second they took the photo, but I knew Kendrick and his family were all right. Either way, the message was not that they got out. It meant that I was in. My servitude to the Mafia had begun. I'd only been in my new position 5 seconds, and I already knew why Kendrick called it a contract. You sound doomed if you call it what it is. A curse. Boy.
Good morning, Jack. I believe you just received my message.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget some people don't recognize my voice. But I assure you, Jack, if I was sitting right there in front of you, you'd have no trouble recognizing me. Like I was a member of your family. Even better than a wife, perhaps. A wife can betray you. No man is immune.
I don't talk to people who don't tell me their names.
Oh, Jack, don't be so childish. You're too old to run away from strangers. Yes, we both are. And in our old age, friendship becomes rare and all the more precious. But of course, we must work with new people and find out new names. So if you insist, Jack, let us formally meet. Hello, Jack Boyd. I'm Christopher Sand.
Wonderful, Mr. Sand. And what is it you do for a living?
Oh, you'll soon find out all about that. Well, you'll learn much more than a simple policeman could ever expect. You're a simple policeman no longer, Jack. Don't turn off the phone. Start today.
Eight in 10. It's been my go.
Got a comment? Oof. Yeah, oof.
10 times, so that they'll help me with the remaining 8. 80 out of 100, 800 out of 1,000. I'm proud of those statistics. It's not so bad for Freeburg, right? But now I just officially became a mafia whore. I'm supposed to be fearing for my life, for the lives of my wife and children. But the only thing I can think, what's gonna happen to 8 and 10?
No, you cannot have the day off. Yesterday I lost Ben, saw my car key. Last night I was crapping, but yeah. Can't. Turned out to be a member of a game known as the Red Mask. He could help you take down the game if you make him an informant. Your number is pretty good, but that means there's bounties to collect. Some of the criminals you come across will be members of one game or another gang. In exchange for immunity, they may be willing to give up their bosses. And this way you can get your hooks into gang members higher and higher up the food chain, and ultimately take down the boss. If you do arrest the boss, the game will be finished, and you'll get to claim a reward. There's also a reward for formally charging gang members. Whenever you arrest a gang member, you get a bonus. But your bonus with that person is over. But your deal with that person is over. Don't settle for small fish. You use the small fish to catch the big fish. Start to investigate. Oh, that thing's on deck. I can sort enough to serve this city. If you can't keep your guns, we can't keep ours. Oh, I had to.
A in progress.
Oh shoot, I accidentally did that. I didn't know. What I got, I was just in home.
113 in progress.
Carjacking. How does it determine the car's last location? Aw. Hostage? There's a hostage situation. We need to get that. That's all I ate is broccoli. Wow. Jack, we're dealing with a moron who refuses to repay his debts, says the police will protect him. No. Assault with a deadly weapon? We gotta fire Asano. Where's Asano? The police cruiser has caught up with the perpetrator's van. Used a bullhorn to order the van to stop. The van sees a start turn and crashes through a window of a sex shop. A woman exits the vehicle, grabs drops it, and puts the gun to his head. Let go of that man right now. Fender caught. Civilians unharmed. Nice. Bow. Da 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 bow. Da 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 bow. Ba da ba da bow. Da 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 bow. Da 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 da. In the day, and in the day, 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 in the day. Versus games from Wild City. Okay. Just. Bubba's funeral. Can you leave me so I can go to the burial? Well, yeah, of course. Studying custody. Okay, my children today. They're crying and afraid that I won't be allowed to live. The court is deciding the custody case of my children today. Yeah. New records can be untaped as a gift register. I don't want to get copyrighted, so no. Please be advised that we are unhappy with the facility. We're cutting the department's budget. The mafia cannot, so very interested, sir. You're practically a member of the family now. So, will hardly cost you a thing. Hi, Pluto. Dad, can you try and scoot the chair back some so I can recline it? He's kind of running out of room.
There you go.
As
As far back as I can go, the TV thing's pushed up too far.
It's been like that forever. The mafia will specify a special investigation and the detective who arrives at the scene. The mafia will falsify a special crime in progress, and all officers who arrive at the scene will be killed. Venus is no Kendrick, but he's not as useless as he might seem. I'm sorry if you're uncomfortable, Pluto. Theft. Alright, so there's more to this game than I thought. And I gotta hold out on my promises when I said fire all black cops. Had to do that. I didn't know. 410A in progress. Attempted murder. The teens are sitting around smoking not far from the store, admiring their new shoes. How to return those shoes? Today, Pizza was in the premiere of Back to the Future. The film's distributed is at the city. Let's get our best man on this. Sure. I hope he doesn't quit, though. That would be bad. Offender caught, officers unarmed, civilians unarmed. Assault at an elementary school. Dad, I'm hungry.
Okay, we're gonna ask you for a second.
with a very sensitive issue, which our mutual friend Charles Dill said you could help me with. As you may already know, I own the largest music store in Freeburg. Recently, my ex-wife got half my record collection in a lawsuit. There are a lot of rare records. My ex is very afraid of the police and always tries to act like a law-abiding citizen. If some of our guys went over there in uniform and told her those records were evidence of an important concern, she just smiled and give them whatever they asked for, not even the warrant. Won't let me do that.
Sure. Evan, what do you want?
1 second, guys. Alright. Scrawled pictures of penises onto the artwork and hid in the closet.
412A.
This isn't hard. Civilian killed. Chief of outdoors, and this is, and the biggest. I'm gonna try to be the best police chief. All lights are on when the police are at the museum caretaker explains that he's only at the traffic police and is worried he's gonna be fired. The police calm down. He points out the bathroom stall that the ass locked himself inside. Break down the door. Terrified and tearful young man holding a knife insists that he's engaged in some kind of performance art and no one understands him. He refuses to surrender and is trying to disguise himself. Don't worry, we just want to talk. Oh. Time to hire someone. Already?
in progress.
Theft. You've been acting awful tough. 1 second.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
I'll have to do later. Sometimes the call turns out a lot worse than anyone could have guessed. When this happened, officers might request for reinforcements. If no one is available to send, you don't want your people putting their lives on the line, you remind me to call them back to the station. We'll be hanging the assistants out to dry. Accuracy newsreaders is explained the retired cop who is schizophrenic and shot a pregnant woman to ensure the tragedy doesn't repeat. This is subject for all the cops over 50 years today. That includes Jack tomorrow morning. Okay, now 1 second. Okay.
911.
Theft. Undercut. Officers unharmed. Jack, we don't know why you did it, but we hope you had a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. We don't want any more trouble. You've been acting awful tough lately. Smoking a lot of cigarettes lately. But inside, it's just a little hey. You've been acting awful tough lately. Smoking a lot of cigarettes lately. But inside, you're just a little hey. Mr. Boyd, this is a very simple test. I'll show you a card with an access chance. You just look at it and tell me what you see. Two natives beating. I see a man taking a full of tablets in the barn. And then I see a man going back to his house. Blue alien. I see a woman decorating a Christmas tree. That's what I see. I see a man giving a woman a Christmas ornament. The woman dropping the Christmas ornament. Pieces of the Christmas ornament are all over the floor. The man yelling at the woman. The woman slapping the man. The man pushing the woman. A woman falling over with the Christmas tree. Thank you for the time. I'll find out the test results in the coming days. You have schizophrenia. You've been acting awful tough lately. Smoking a lot of cigarettes lately. But inside, it's just a little hey. You've been acting awful tough lately. Jack, we have a problem. The chief prosecutor of Freeburg is a woman, and it seems she's on the side of the feminists. You might be walking into serious legal harm. We better play it safe and fake some evidence to shield you from any. I hope I didn't mess it up by refusing. Oh! 1 second. Inside. Suppress the protest by force? Yes. But it's just a little... Jack, we have something going down there. Blah, 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 blah. So this was just going on near the forest. I don't know why I just got a burst of energy, but I did, and it's not going away, and crime trap. Wow, wait, first we got Rue Georgia Casino. Yeah, let's just send Grant. Officers dead. Okay, all 3 of them died. That's not good at all. Lately. Come on, Dad, hurry home. I don't like being home alone after 9 o'clock, 'cause it's bad, and oh, it's really hot in here. Wow. Now a new saw machine. Last time we put in a new one. We could also get the first aid.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant hot spot.
We don't need reinforcements. So we have 4 officers. That's great, right?
1210 in progress.
Let's just that guy. Everything went great, boss. In fact, it's been a while since we had that much fun. We beat the heck out of them playing Hellfighter. Thank you. Sorry. I hope you guys don't think I'm weird. You've been acting awful tough lately. That's the only guy I have, so... The doctor spots the police, grabs a scalpel, and loudly shouts, "Come on, I'll release your souls from this filthy world." Hit him with the taser. Up the cut, up the on heart. Wow! Woo! Prosecutor's office. City prosecutors have reason to believe that you seriously exceeded. We're calling in you for official questioning. That was weird. I didn't even want that to come out of my mouth. I just went, I'm sorry. Why did that happen? It sounds like...
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
I'm sorry. You gotta retreat, buddy. Rape. You've been acting awful tough lately, smoking a lot of cigarettes lately, but it's just a little You've got 3 new flames. Oh, that one goes there. And then, boom. Hey. Easy. The door... Rape. The door to one of the rooms on the second floor is standing ajar. A third kid is a large animal named Crown Girl by the neck. He's striking her in the face and shouting, "Shut up, you I paid you, now keep quiet. Let the woman go or you're dead." The girl managed to escape, but her pimp leaps for the man. Another fight breaks out. Try to separate them. The man shoves the pimp away and suddenly jumps out the window. Jump out after. Run down the stairs. I'd be a great police chief. I'm totally not doing anything bad, except I have relations with the mafia. Many people have died. Been caught. You were able to arrest all suspects. End the day! Each of your employees is significantly higher than ones who are still alive anyway. But if you bury the paperwork, you could pull in some money from any deceased officer salaries, as long as they're alive and healthy on paper. City Hall will keep printing perfectly healthy paychecks. Who needs paperwork for this? You're dead. Keep the body in the morgue. I want to keep you in the morgue. I want to keep you in the morgue. What? Dang it. Alright. Ooh, next day is the hearing. Banana. start the day. Woohoo. Rawr! The river, yes, yes, yes. Henry Pool, the drowning senator wall screen from the river. Well, that's only 1 or 2 criminals, but when you're taking down a whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. A truly professional staff can cope without the need for special plan. Okay. Support, so. We have those 2 things going to City Hall. Now we wait for the next call. Jack, some black gangster hit one of our shops. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? Uh-oh. We only got 1 officer left.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
So, no officers. I have the SWAT, but, Jack, we have something going on at the courthouse. We wouldn't want any police across ready. Okay. So no police, no police, no police, no police. At that court thing. Dang it. Alright. What? Reward, la 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 la. It's almost surrounded by a 9-foot fence. The gates are locked from the inside. Shots can be heard from within. The man is threatening a young boy with a circular saw. The man is screaming hysterically. Officer's dead. Alright, we're screwed here. But on the bright side, we got the mafia coming up. So that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Courthouse? Oh no, doesn't matter.
412A in progress.
Wee 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 wee.
410B complete.
Thank you.
Officer,
The advisor, the unintelligible screams could be heard. The victim is bound and lying on the floor. The assistant is sitting on top of him. The screams of the unknown suspect. Bottle of bleach is on the floor nearby. Point the gun at the man. The man jumps, grabs the papers on the table. Everything is written down right here. All the evidence. They created these medications to control our minds.
Huh? Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Someone go. John. Where's my keys?
412A.
Okay. You need to pause your game. You need to make mom a card.
Okay, can I finish my ice cream?
Why can't you make your card while you eat your ice cream?
Can I please finish this?
Yes.
Alright, go. The hearing is today. It's my job. You never know who's dangerous or not until it's too late. No, I'm not. Why? Did you get the order? Yes. Yes, that was my order.
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. Couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old Colony Club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture.
Because Fargo.
Boyd.
No. Looks like the gym hasn't been out of clean toes today. No. Ugh. Abusing my powers.
Progress. Progress.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
311 complete.
Daddy bop bop.
410 in progress. We've got a situation here.
A boy is struggling on the ground, barely going off an angry dog. Dog lost his landscape, and its owner starts to flee.
412A. Complete. Progress.
I had to bring SWAT in. I'm not helping the mafia anymore. So guys, I gotta go make my mom something for Mother's Day. You've been acting awful tough lately, smoking a lot of cigarettes lately, but inside, it's just a little hit. Officers are out of scene and advert that there's something moving inside the bag. Oh, the bag. Well then. You've been acting fine, electrify mine, electrify my golden tooth. And you got me to size, you're my buttercup. Can't look at those eyes. Fine, electrify. Put your head on my shoulder. Oh, 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 playing. This is the police. It's better than I thought. It's better than I thought. It's better than I thought. This is an actual really good game. Freiburg's first mafia war in decades has spread a chaos across the street. Major criminal gangs vie for power, and the outcome of the struggle is possible to predict. One thing is certain, a couple weeks from now, only one family will rule the city. By the way, okay, yeah. You keep cutting my stupid. I need a lot of people. I have 3 officers. Is this shift? Yes, it is. Move to shift A. Can't look at those eyes. Fine, electrify mine. Varga stirred up some punks, and they went and attacked one of the families right in the barber shop. We already sent our men, but we don't know how many scumbags we're up against. You come to the party, but don't get in our way. Close. No thank you. You know what? There, look. Look, all rights reserved. Singing them. Here we go. Yeah. Ah. Mr. Bargo gave us a new sports car, so we're going for a joyride. Suddenly out of the blue, we're getting chased by a dang helicopter. They're shooting at us. This is going to be pretty. I don't care. Armed robbery? Actually, I don't want to send Stovall on this, because he's our best. But we're going to send the SWAT. Issues by like 2 kids in there on the truck. You are surrounded, criminals. Hey! Fire the dead person.
Trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
This does seem to be the last person, the last call, so... an investigation. We need more people in this. Alright. End the day. That's me. Take care that Varga is ahead on point. Sanders are suspecting you betrayed them. Just as Sanders, don't let Vargo get too long on points. If Sanders out of the lead, it'll cost you your life. I wish I didn't show this every single time. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No.
Don't you leave me here. Don't you leave me here. If you must go, sweet mama, please leave a dime for beer.
Uh-oh.
Rooster crow
I can't.
and the hen ran around. She said, if you want my fricassee, you'll have to run me down.
Year 12 in progress.
I'm Alabama.
For the match that is hosting today's her birthday, someone with good voices. Hey,
I followed you round from town to town. I'm Alabama bound.
Year 12 complete.
Don't you leave me
hey,
11:30.
yeah. Hey. Hey,
Bed by 11.
5:11 in progress.
Okay. Uh-oh.
18-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
here.
There, I can help you. There, go. I don't have anybody to send.
1210, 511.
I can't. I don't like Shift B. Shift B sucks.
1210 complete.
Good thing it was a false alarm. Okay. Alright. No. We need more frames. Guys, I'ma go. I'm stressed. I'ma go.